we came to the museum. This was our first visit, and as we were moving through the museum, there were three black women, older, not quite as old as us, but uh, not really following us. We were just sort of going to the same places at roughly the same times. And toward the end of the visit, I was in the slave pen, and that's when the whole thing just finally overwhelmed me, I have to say. Um, I just stepped outside in front of the window and just broke down. These three black women happened to be near at the time, and they saw me over there, and they came up, and all three of them just wrapped their arms around me and basically held me until I settled down. And one of them said something I will never, ever forget. She said, "A bridge doesn't mean anything unless someone chooses to cross it." And those three women crossed a bridge to help me. And so when we got to Cincinnati, I felt like this was a bridge I needed to cross. And in fact, that has a lot to do with why my wife and I are both volunteering here now. That building just brings that mistake to life. It's a piece of living history. The rest of the museum, mostly you have exhibits in front of you. Reading about them, you're separate from them. This is living history. You're inside the space where some 1,000 to 1,200 souls passed through on their way from tobacco to cotton. I can't say that there is any other single exhibit that affected me the way that first experience did, but yeah, just the totality of the museum, the truth-telling that exists here is just very, very important to me. My goal volunteering here is, it makes me feel good because I am contributing to the preservation of decency and tolerance in a world where those are in decline. It's extraordinarily fulfilling, and I have to say additionally that the people who work here, both volunteers and staff, are absolutely wonderful. I mean, it's just everybody has the same mission and live it every day. So, anybody who considers volunteering for any group whatsoever, I put this at the top of the list because there's just such a potent sense of cooperation here and dedication to the mission. So the degree of cooperation I see among basically everybody who comes here and talks about their experience here, yeah, it really is the hope for the future. If we are going to get out of this time we're in right now, it is going to be through, well, all three: courage, perseverance, and cooperation. But without cooperation, the other two really don't stand much of a chance.